Yeah, we on Boss Talk TV. Shout out to E. He the reason you see me.
Backstory or the real reason why Honeykomb Brazy don't want to work with me. Brazy mad because when I met him, he introduced me to Mob Ties. And Mob Ties signed me and they made a whole bunch of money with me or whatever. What the f you mad at me for? Huh? You kinda trying to keep up the same shit. Tell me what you did for me. Tell everybody how when I tapped back in with you, when that picture was on my page when you was just in jail, tell them how I wiped you down. Tell them how I greased your palms. Tell them how you just mad because I wasn't able to pull up on your mama and give your mama what you wanted me to give her. Man, I got family. I got 5 kids. I look like Connie pulling up on another mama getting another mama bankroll. I got kids. I ain't even all the way up yet. Connie want me to pull up on the money and shit. I blessed the game. I ain't your brother. I ain't your best friend. I don't know you. You just looked up to it. You just a I talked to before my. We met each other handling business. All that old sentimental feeling ass. Oh, I sent you this. Oh, I don't want to hear that shit. Every time I get up, I look online, you talking and crying and whining over my grandma and granddad. Man, shut the f up. What the f? Having real life problems out here, you crying about the same thing, man. Go get some money. And then kind of doing interviews, speaking on name before I ain't said nothing else about you. Then you tell me you don't want to do no song with me. Nah, I don't want to do no song with you.
Wow, guys. Make sure you like and subscribe to the channel, man. Happy Thanksgiving, man. Get you some turkey, man. It's going down, man. Finesse2Tymes, man, decides to clap back at Honeykomb Brazy for a conversation he had, a sit down he had with my boy Say Cheese, Sean Cotton. Shout out, man. Listen at this.
Is that true that you introduced Finesse2Tymes to?
Hell yeah, I didn't get $1.
While he was in
wait.
He was doing his big and you was out.
He was doing time.
And he was telling you to introduce you to Jay Prince?
Yeah, he really was scared. He thought the folks gonna kill him for real. That bitch was so scared.
Wait, who was scared?
That bitch Finesse, that bitch ain't know what was gonna happen when that bitch got out. That bitch ain't know, that bitch was just trying to save it, like, but I respect that too though, cause you like, it's a lot of niggas with money, you feel like they want you out the way. You looking at bad in them and got in them, they popping it. You like, bitch, you got smooth bad, you looking at, there's a lot of new rappers. 5 years later, they gonna be 30 more rappers, you see what I'm saying? You looking like, bitch, I don't know what's going on, got the one getting knocked out. I need to link with this bitch Brazy. Flow with the old man, cause the old man got that power, so I'm trying to link with them like that, so you really just use me.
I got love.
Wow, man. So Honeykomb Brazy and Finesse both agree that the money was sent out. They both agree that they've been linking up. I know Honeykomb Brazy said in that interview with Say Cheese that he was with the old man, and Finesse ended up signing over to Mob Ties, which is the son. And it's crazy because they both so closely linked and they both so talented. They both make great music. A lot of time when you see this, it's just, and it would be dope to hear both of them on the song together. OG, you there?
It don't make that great of music. I ain't heard nothing. Ain't nobody played them down Rosecrans.
Man, Finesse2Tymes is cool when we do it. It's a problem when I do it. That song went crazy.
Well, your Honeykomb, yeah, Finesse, I give him that. We didn't heard Finesse. I ain't heard nothing about this Brazy boy. He says, he hella in Memphis, and that's where he from, Alabama, and he stay right in Alabama. So stay in Alabama. If they was so busy dealing with their art instead of conversation, I don't think these situations would be happening. But everybody is so quick now to get on this media and have a beef with another brother. These youngsters got life twisted. He gave me money, I gave him money, and this money, that money. Well, man, You gave to the March of Dimes too, so shut the hell up.
OG, so OG, I love talking to you, man, because you know you go way back, like way before my time, way before the internet. So when you talk to me about this stuff, I really be like, okay, what would you think about this? Like, you got to think about it. These guys are doing shows. They successful in their own realm, like you say. He can do shows all through the as they call it, the Chitlin Circuit. He can do shows in Mobile. He can do shows in Atlanta. He's riding around. Him and Birdman, they tight. Everybody, he getting his bag. He can stream his music, and people in his community supporting him, which puts legitimate money in these guys' pockets. They riding around in the nicest cars, wearing the finest jewelry, and it's like, why focus on the negativity? And I like both of these cats. You know what I'm saying? I listen to both of them music, so I know their music.
I don't know nothing about that. I met Finesse, and like I say, I have different respect for him on a personal level. Probably if I seen this little dude Brazy, I'd have the same kind of rapport with him too. But you listen at your conversation and you talk about business and personal, you talk about how Birdman pulled up on you in the halfway house, but you ain't signed to him. That don't make sense to me.
Wow. That's heavy, OG.
With Rap-A-Lot, you know, you signed with Rap-A-Lot, and I know how Jay Prince get down. I know how he get on. He a businessman, and he's sitting over in another country right now, eating grapes and stuff while you're hooping and hollering. Well, if you was that serious of an artist, Birdman would have did just what Master P did with Death Row Records. When he wanted to deal with Snoop, he went to Suge, gave him a deal he couldn't resist, and took this boy over and did some new shit with him, right?
Wow. Yeah, you're right.
So if Birdman like you that much, how is you still on Rap-A-Lot?
Wow. So, OG, I mean, when people are investing into you, and this is where a lot of time, and you dealt with. I know when Timberland was around, Black Ground Records, you know about the music business. You've told me about Tony Hustle and a couple of more people. But when a record company decides, okay, and even in the day when they're dealing with more distribution, I want to get with this guy. I see potential in this guy. I want to invest money into this guy, and I want to see. We partnering up to see if we can make a bag together. We taking a chance together, and you haven't arrived yet when these people put you on this plateau. Am I right?
You're right.
So we both taking a chance together, right?
If the label wants you to do something, you're gonna do it, or you're gonna get dropped.
Wow. And so that's the part right there. What
have no choice.
Yeah, that's the part right there that I look at like, okay, these two guys right here, I know they would make some hell of a music together. I already know because I listened to both of them. I know how much the people in the South anticipate good music. I just seen Finesse2Tymes jump on a track with Jermaine Dupri. I ain't like nothing Jermaine Dupri done in a minute. And Finesse jumped on that song with him and hollered money and peace. And me and you seen him in the studio. It's the grittiness of his voice. And that when he linked up, it's a sauce that you get when you get certain artists with other artists. When you're a listener, I consume this music. As soon as I heard it, I didn't have to hear it 1, 2, 3 times. As soon as I heard Money and Peace, I knew that's something I listened to over and over again. So at the end of the day, he got some. And I know Honeykomb Brazy do too if he linked it with that type of success. But at the end of it, a successor like Jermaine Dupri, and he putting that beat down, and it's an old beat. I'm a movement by myself, but I'm a force when I'm without you. That you make me better. I think that was fabulous. He mixed that in, and now Finesse redo it and make Money and Peace, and he handling that whole. And the thing is, this is something that these guys are good at. In order for them guys to be greater and push this thing to another level, they have to work with they have to work with people well. That's how I put it like that. How many people, and I ask you this, OG, to turn it back to you, how many people have you seen with bad attitudes that couldn't push nothing forward? when they were talented artists?
A lot of them, and they burn themselves out. All of them that think they're better than the program or think they get right on like them. And one of them was Magoo.
Okay, Magoo. Okay, and then he passed away.
Yeah, he passed away. He was a hype man, and he thought he was a real star, and he's a one-hit wonder. He was on that one track, and he thought his head was bigger than the program. He out of here. But it's a couple of dudes that I can't think of right off the bat that I've seen, have the talent, but get inflated with who they thought they were and got dropped. And got dropped. Tony Hustle, fabulous damn artist, but approached the music business the wrong way and got information for some people that really wasn't about him and got dropped. And man, everything that he tried to do, they don't want to deal with him no more. You know what I'm saying? Out of one mistake, out of one taking advantage of the music business and not being aware of that. Yeah, so it's great. I mean, you see these guys, you big on these no-name dudes like...
Whoa, COG. That's how come you and me fall out. You'll say something like that. That's totally illegitimate, what you said. These guys are not no-name people. No name. Yeah, that's cause you ain't been in Montgomery. You heard of Finesse now?
No. I done been to Montgomery and I done been to Alabama. We just came through Alabama. I have never heard of a Honeykomb Brazy. I don't hear his music.
OG. That's because we're in two different demographics, but that don't mean that it ain't growing and pushing and you won't hear about it.
It's not. We're talking about growing and pushing. We're talking about established artists. These dudes are trying to be something that Game, Problem, Kendrick they're aspiring to be like these dudes, but they're doing.
Well, first of all, don't you dare pull that crap on me, what you just pulled, and exclude the South. Game, Kendrick, and Problem. What about Future? What about T.I.? We got legitimate artists everywhere. You just caught up in the West Coast, and I'm gonna go on and put it out there where it needs to be right now. You didn't say Game. You gonna say Game, Problem, and Kendrick? What about the South? What about Big Extra Plug? What about let's get it.
Before they were, we are. You just
wait a minute, buddy. We had Scarface and everybody down here. Don't act like before they were, we are. No, we had people down here and that's the problem with the demographics and the way y'all think.
That's after Dre.
That is not after Dre. UGK was not after Dre. Stop playing, bruh.
What you out of your mind?
All I'm telling you is the demographics, me and you is not going to agree because we're not in the same demographics.
Y'all was still square dancing when...
No. What it is gangster rap came out, and shout out to my boy Ice-T and different people that was definitely conveyed that in. But at the end of the day, when Too Short was rapping and all that...
At the end of the day, you're talking about...
Oh, no, do you let... I said when Too Short was rapping and doing his thing, we had people in the South that was doing their thing, and that basically was excluded. Ghetto Boys. Ghetto Boys was, you better do your research. Ghetto Boys go all the way back just like them guys, man. Now, if you want to go East Coast, that's where it switches, and they the one, that's the Mecca. But when they started, we just didn't get the recognition that was being given to the guys on the West Coast because of where their demographics at. But we listen to music in the South. Now, I'm not going to do that with you on this show. Now, we talking about Honeykomb, Brazy, and Finesse2Tymes. You are not supposed to be able to sway me when it comes down to the down South hustlers. You better go get the cassettes, the double cassettes that nobody up there wanted to recognize. We had a situation, brother.
That sounds good if it come out your mouth.
It's the way it was, man.
Let's talk about the realization of these three young artists need to sit down, handle their craft, and get where they get and quit talking about who did for them and how this. Quit being so impressed with yourself. They say if somebody else say you great, it's not bragging.
Yeah.
You talk on yourself, a man told you he's just bragging. But when somebody else talks about you, that's not bragging. Now you talk highly of these dudes.
Yeah.
But nobody on the West Coast do.
Yeah, and there's some guys up there on the West Coast, and I could name them, but I wouldn't do them like that. That I know that they're doing a run. I know that they're making music. I know that they're streaming, but they're not they're not captivating as what I see. But that doesn't mean they're not captivating the audience. I'm not. That's because I'm in the South.
You named Honeykomb.
I'm in the South. I name Honeykomb Brazy.
If you got somebody on the West Coast that's streaming and they ain't that, name them.
Well, they're not. I mean, I'm not gonna do them like that because they still pushing. They trying.
Don't get the stutter now.
They trying, man. They trying. I got too much love for the culture to do that. But I definitely know these two guys right here. Now, if they come up with an issue and
if they got love for the culture and they're on the West Coast and we sleeping on them, bring it up.
No, we're not sleeping on them. It's just the fact. No, this is the thing right here. These two guys, and this is why I even talk about it. These guys right here, both Honeykomb Brazy just got out of prison, man. And Finesse2Tymes also did 5 years and got out. Yeah, but he just got off federal probation. So what I'm telling you is, a lot of times the reason I speak about these guys is because of the way that they're basically challenging one another, but they both are out here on the stand, and we basically are successors, to be honest with you, to even be living at this age and to be done been home for 30 years or you for 20, 30 years. Of course, it may be something we could say that stimulates something that they even hear. When you talk to them, when you and Finesse, when he was around you, you even alluded to the fact. And when I talk to him, I see that there's room for growth. These guys been through a lot, and it just, when I speak on these guys, I'm speaking on these guys because maybe they hear me and maybe we say something legitimately, or they look at something in us to say, hey man, shit, maybe they right, you know. But the ones I trip off of, OG, is the ones who don't say nothing at all, who say, man, you speaking on other nigga business, but you in the hood talking about these niggas every day. You ain't gonna say nothing to them even if you in their hood and you hanging with them because of something you said earlier. And I don't know if you said it while we was recording, but the reason, no, my boy said that earlier. I was talking about this. The reason people pick sides with these two dudes, which I don't pick sides with them, is because of they want something from it, from either one of these guys, so they have to be forced to pick a side because these guys are giving them a little money, doing something with them, so they pick a side, you know. But when you're a person like me who've been through it and you've been through it, it ain't a plane where we're picking a side. We just pretty much speaking on it. And to be real with you, a lot of people are going to speak on it, but are they going to say something that impacts in a way that could change it? That's the whole game. And I think it does, because I love the way, when I first met Finesse2Tymes, I know they had been watching some of our videos, and I know they had a respect for me. So it works. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
And it's not the idea of picking sides. It's the idea, if you got a real friend, if somebody really for you, it's about what's right. I'm going to tell you about what's right.
Come on, man.
Whether it's for me or against me.
That's real.
If you're doing some crazy shit, I'm going to tell you some crazy, bro, I don't think that is worth it damn.
That's right.
Been through going along to get along. You do what I'm saying?
That's
and it
real.
don't work out for you in your soul. So I would rather for you to be mad at me of what I said and I feel like I'm right, but I'm not gonna condone some shit that you're doing and know it ain't right for you or us.
Come on, man. That's what, now see, that's that boss talk. That's that boss talk review right there. So, I mean, no, I like I said, when I talk about these youngsters, I just know if it's gonna be a lot of people talking about it, right? But a lot of people ain't gonna say what OG Pyru gonna say because they ain't on your level to even speak on it. So that's why I engage in these conversations, and I enjoy it, and the people enjoy it. So I appreciate you for sure. If guys, make sure you guys like, subscribe to the channel, and if you still watching, guys, know that me and OG, we went down through there on Diddy, Pause, and 50 Cent last night, man. 50 Cent got a lawsuit. Diddy got a documentary coming out that was executive produced by 50 Cent. So this is gonna be crazy. And hey, are y'all gonna watch it? But anyway, it should be somewhere right here. And man, Finesse2Tymes, Honeykomb Brazy got a lot of love for y'all, man. Stay free if you don't do nothing else. Boss Talk 101 review.
Yeah, we on Boss Talk TV. Shout out to E. He the reason you see me.